Astral travel gives us a way to explore and experience this multidimensional reality. Through learning this art, we can strengthen our focus and become more aware. We already have this ability innate within us. We just need to remember it and become conscious of the process of actually doing it.
Imagine having the ability to travel vast distances beyond the earthly bounds of your physical body. Astral travelers and out-of-body experiencers have claimed just this ability. If these claims are true, how would one achieve an out-of-body experience, and what might the benefits be? In 1966, Dr. Charles Theodore Tart conducted a study on a woman while she left her body during sleep. While out of body, her objective was to read a number about 1.5 meters above her head that was illegible from her physical position. Not only was she able to identify the correct number, but her brainwave patterns during the experiment were different than any other state of consciousness. Another experiment by Janet Lee Mitchell and Carlos Osis studied clairvoyant Ingo Swann and revealed that he correctly identified 8 out of 8 target observations while out of body. The probability of this occurring by chance was 1 in 40,000. In the general population, about 1 in 10 people have claimed to have an out-of-body experience at one point in their lives. This experience of leaving the body is called an out-of-body experience, or OBE, which is sometimes described as a separation of one's astral form from their physical body. This experience is commonly referred to as astral projection.
Once I'm out of my body, there's no such thing as time or space. So we can jump through timelines, we can jump through dimensions, and there's many different levels of experience in those realms.
But besides having an experience where you can fly anywhere or any time you want, what are some of the other benefits you can get from this practice? According to a survey, 86% of 399 out-of-body participants had a greater awareness of reality.
Your whole reality changes, your perception of reality changes. What's important to you changes, and your emphasis in through life changes. Your trajectory in life changes because you're no longer obsessed with acquisition of things.
Another claimed benefit by astral travelers is a decreased fear of death due to the realization of our immortality.
My fear of death is completely gone. I know, because you know from experience, we're immortal, we're powerful. We create our own realities.
Other claims from OBEs include increased psychic abilities, the ability to time travel and visit other dimensions, spontaneous healing, meeting dead relatives and spirit guides, and increased spirituality.
I have been to other planets, other dimensions, other timelines, and parallel Earths. This is not only astral travel, but this is astral time travel. I'm being placed in a different timeline of Earth.
Sometimes when people have out-of-body experiences, for example, they meet relatives that have already passed away. If they were missing them a lot, they realize, or they can verify by themselves in the practice, my relative is there.
Beliefs are no longer needed because you know, you move from being a believer to a knower, and that's a huge shift.
People who astral project also report accelerated personal development and obtaining of personal answers, such as, who am I? What is my purpose? And what is the meaning of life?
I want to know, absolutely know, where I'm going, what that reality is like. I want to know where I come from. I want to know what my real trajectory is. What's my evolution, or where am I headed? Why am I here? I want to know it all.
Robert Allen Monroe wrote Journeys Out of the Body in 1971, popularizing the term out-of-body experience. In 1974, he founded the Monroe Institute, an organization dedicated to conducting seminars in the exploration of human consciousness. The Monroe Institute outlines several strategies for out-of-body consciousness. One of the most important things to remember is to remain calm during sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis is a prelude if you know how to stay calm and know how to do the right procedure. You can easily initiate an out-of-body experience
Next time that it happens, try to stay calm, try to stay relaxed, and then just think about rolling outside your body.
You are mentally rolling. And that's one of the procedures people use to initiate a fully conscious out-of-body experience.
Astral travel is deemed safe by experts as long as you keep yourself at a high vibration. It is suggested that you don't want to try it when you're feeling low vibration emotions such as fear and anger. This can take you to a lower astral plane that resonates with the lower emotions of the beings that reside there. However, if you do find yourself in one of these places, stay calm and start having positive thoughts and emotions to raise your vibration enough to go into another dimension.
Well, one common fear that people have with astral travel is related to the myth of the silver cord. There's a lot of literature out there that says that when we astral travel, there's this silver cord that connects us to our body. And the fear is that if the silver cord was ever severed, we could lose our way, and if we're unable to get our way back to our body, we might die. But not to worry, this is a myth. The fear has been used to scare people from ever trying the art of astral travel, which is a huge disservice. We are multidimensional. We are eternal beings. We have never been born, and therefore we can never die.
Out-of-body experiences, as mystical as they might seem, have scientific evidence to suggest that they might be very real. There are many claimed benefits of the practice, but what seems to be universal across all astral travel is learning more about your personal human experience and the world that we live in and beyond.
The old concepts of body, mind, spirit are primitive and inaccurate. We are multi-dimensional beings. We exist on many different dimensions. And when you have an out-of-body experience, you're shifting your consciousness into an energy body that is already an aspect of us, of all of us.
Astral travel is a tool to awaken ourselves so fully that we develop deeper connection to our multidimensionality. We learn about ourselves and our purpose, and we can take what we learn from it and then put it into service in this world.